Oh my, everyone. Our day started out just fine, and then it ended in a very long project.
The day is finally here where we have this major work, and let me show you. About 6 months ago, we did a video where we shared with all of you that our well pump wasn't working and we had to get a new one. We showed you opening it up, and I will share with you that video. But today we are going to have a transformation of a different sort. And this is what it looks like. We are pulling everything out that was in here and putting it into our out porch. We are removing our old furnace. We are no longer going to be having our hot water by oil. We are going to fill this up with dirt, raise the pump, and we're going to do this all in 2 days. So let's get started.
So I'm going to walk you through the procedure. The well pump is still in here, but we're going to raise it. And we removed the pressure tank, and now what we're going to do is we're going to raise the water pump, the well pump, and that way it's easy to work on it. So everything is going so smoothly. Everything was taken out, and now we can go into our out porch to change the water filters. The pressure pump is out there, and everything is there that we need it. We no longer have to go into this collapsing little pit to check on our well pump. It's going to be quite self-explanatory once you see the process. Now, when we were working all this, everything was going so smoothly. And actually, in the last 2 weeks, everything went very well. The plumber told my husband that we really should put in a new main line, because the main line was original from 1963. He said it looked okay, but he said it should be replaced. Well, my husband thought that may be an expense that we can save on and hopefully have it for another couple years. Well, things had a different twist of events, but let's go with this. So this was what we were doing, and all of this stuff has been happening just 2 days ago. So you can see that we have been extremely busy. So he is just working on all of the electrical part of it. Typically, well pumps do not have this type of setup anymore. This was something that was done many years ago. So this is original 1963, and we really wanted to raise it. That way it never will get flooded again. And that way it's so much easier for maintenance and to maintain it. As you know, the well pump is new. We got that just in the spring, and now everything is new. I can tell you that, everything. All right, from this angle, you can see a little bit different. We are no longer going to have that cover on. It's just totally different. It will have a riser on it. All right, now what you're going to see is the old furnace. All right, so now we have the old furnace, and that was totally disconnected. We are not going to heat our water with our furnace anymore. That thing was on its last leg, literally. That is our granddaughter and my husband. We were just sliding it out to the end of the porch. We had a dolly to put it on. This thing was over 500 pounds. So we're just now going ahead and we're going to slide it over to the end, and then we will get a dolly. And he was telling her not to help, but she was not listening. So up until now, everything else was still running smoothly. And we didn't know about the major issue we would have until after all of this was done. And that there is the furnace. Looks pretty rugged, doesn't it? And here everyone is getting that furnace out. I have never dreamed in my whole entire life that this would take so much work. It was absolutely a nightmare at times, but then a blessing now looking back on all of it. pulling everything together. It was very simple. We just had to go ahead and reinstall the pressure tank up above instead of down below the pit. Now there would no longer be flooding. Now there would no longer be horrible way to try to open up that pit, to crawl down in it in the middle of the winter. So now we're just going ahead and adding all new plumbing to everything with the hot water heater and with the pressure tank. Here is a brief intermission behind the scenes till we show you the end result of all of these projects in the last 2 days.
It's starting to roll. I can roll down the hill. Okay, I didn't know if you was irritating me or not.
Come on, get in. Hello everybody. Welcome to the Homestead Testy Chaos, where the mountain of dirt, I don't know where I'm going with that, but
And now for filling everything in that pit. Massive amounts of wheelbarrow loads of dirt. Let's get that pit filled and let's get everything.
You guys look like you're part of the survival series. Oh.
I tried to walk you through the sequence of events. So this was finished and everything went well. We turned everything on. As you know, I had massive water pressure. Everything was perfect until all of a sudden we lost the pressure. Looking around trying to figure out what the problem was, we realized that the main that is under the ground under the mobile home was starting to bubble up with water. And so the digging began. They dug the trench, the old trench, where the old main was, and they put in a whole new main. Well, looking back now, we realize that when you fix something, it's probably important to have everything fixed, even the main. And I am happy to report, after some very frustrating nights, everything now is working beautifully. So what they are doing is they are digging the trench from the pit where the water pump is to underneath the house. We have a brand new main. We have a brand new plumbing. Let's see. We have a brand new water heater. We have a brand new pressure tank. We have brand new drain pipes. We have brand new everything. And as I edit this, now this was 2 days ago that happened, we are having an electrician in, and we're having brand new electric. We almost could say we have a brand new home, literally, from the ground up. We do have some other things that we are doing, and they will be exciting. They won't be quite as exciting as these type of projects, and I am so thankful, because they were very anxiety provoking at times.